Test be
All right.
warned.
Well, we should be live. If anybody is going to watch this, I'm going to pre-warn you this is a test. Not really sure what we're doing. So
Test be
I'm on.
warned. Oh
I've
yeah.
got Christian on here as well. Chaotic FPV. We've got this live stream going at the same time as I got my phone up and I check the this the stream. But
It's
I'm
like
doing it
Kush is here.
and let me know what's going on your end because does audio suck? Does video suck? Um, yeah, well, I'd like to start doing this, but need some feedback, and my dogs are about to get slapped. Cut that out. Sorry, he's killing me. But yeah, um, let me know, bro. And there's Christian.
I see Kush, and then let's see here. I wonder if I can bring it up. Hey, yeah, there he goes.
So yeah, again, man, you guys were just testing. Uh, Something that we've been talking about doing locally and something I'd like to share with any of you guys as well. Yeah, we're all just chilling at the bench, either building or editing or doing something. So if you're like me, you're always looking for something just to kind of tune into or maybe even jump on. So yeah, that's what this is all about, trying to get that set up. So feedback from anybody that's like wasting their time right now sitting on this, it would be extremely helpful because yeah, audio, video, So throw it at us. Let me know how bad it is. But thank you guys for being here. That's all. That's awesome. Christian, is it gonna ice over tonight? It's freezing rain right now.
It might. It might. It's pretty scary, but it's good because we both have these big lifted trucks with big old tires and four wheel drive.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, the thing I'm most excited about right now is the fact that my my new camera is set up right here,
I,
and
I,
I
I,
use it as my webcam.
I'm digging your new setup.
The only thing I need is audio, but again, the mic will be here.
I'm actually
So
speaking of audio, thinking about switching to. I want to try. I got this headset here. Like I'm using like an Xbox One, like basic headset that you use, and then I've got this other Turtle Beach headset. I want to try maybe, but I wouldn't be able to hear my music, so I don't want to give up my music.
yeah, right now I'm just using computer audio. I won't even lie. But like I said, I think my audio input jack's kind of messed up on my computer, so I'm a little limited until I get my microphone set up and all that garbage.
So I need to test hover this thing. Um,
What is that?
it's a Source One frame with F60 motors, and pulled this out of my reverb. These are all the guts out of it, and had that bad crash yesterday with uh, my hacksaw frame. Killed an arm on it, pretty much on purpose, and trying to win a contest to win another frame, and yeah, so trying to get something that flies, and I need to do the test hover on this dude. And I don't know if my dog's gonna come up here and try to eat it though.
So I turned up my volume a little bit, so I got that feedback from you guys. Let me know about that. Again, I've got no mic right now, so I'm sure later on I'll be readjusting, but make do with what you got, and this is what I got. But I sure appreciate the feedback. I'm really
was that?
Yeah. But yeah, Christian, about your crash videos. I mean, obviously I saw them because we had to like watch all of them. You know what I mean? Take your props off. You are a bad example.
I've got to test hover it. Okay, I won't test hover it inside. Jeez.
We're chilling. We're testing some live stream setup here, and I threw up the blurry quads in the background to make me look like I'm a really good videographer. Sorry, it's better than like nothing. Yeah, I do have a mic on an earbud set, but it's kind of messed up on my computer, I think. And I'm afraid that if I plug it in to try it, all my audio is going to go to crap because it does something weird, I promise.
What if you just do your props real loose?
And what about it? What do you mean? What do you mean if I just do them real loose?
If you just so I mean they won't grab. Has anybody ever done that before?
What are you trying to do?
Just to test if the motors spin up. Like theoretically, like of course I've done this before, but has anybody else done that? Like instead of taking them all the way off, you just loose them up all the way and they spin.
No, I think the rule of thumb is just to take them off so you don't cut your fingers off.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to turn my volume up some more, so let me know if it's going to, like, blast your eardrums with all kinds of, like, feedback. I'm still watching, and I still appreciate it. But while I'm waiting for that, you guys want to see that new Rebel frame that's come out? The Rebel 50D thing it's different. It's awesome. I've been flying it for a little while. I don't know why, but I was lucky enough to get to test one for a minute at some bandos, and you can probably see that in the Rebel release pictures. But dude, this thing's killer. Let me grab it. So, maybe some of the cleanest carbon I've ever seen. I don't know. It's just so different, you guys. So it reminds me of like a Honda CRX, like an old hatchback. That's what it reminds me of. Because it tails up in the rear and on the top plate. It's going to be kind of hard to see, but there you go. So it comes down on top and goes up, and it's got this crazy, this heat sinks. Stack fits great. The whole top plate is at this crazy angle. It's pretty wicked. And then a full integrated pod GoPro mount. It's all secured with standoffs. It's hard to see, but it has this carbon fiber shield right here, which is amazing. And I'll show you why. Because the back of your GoPros get all shattered like this. So you put a shield in it. Oh, genius, bro. Chase, if you see this, that is just genius. But I've got this little part attached to my battery strap because I always lose it. But it snaps onto that little hook right there on the carbon fiber corner. Goes over the front screen of your GoPro. Helps to somewhat minimize smashing them. And I don't know. I'm like Corey Tapp. I've been through like 50. It's not really. Maybe at least 12 GoPro 7s.
The girl at Best Buy, does she not know your name?
That is truth right there. Truth. She knows me. She knew me by name. After that, I started going to a whole different Best Buy.
Where
And I,
yeah,
and I
I
asked the manager, like, I had to reassure myself and my wife that it wasn't just like a 1-2 program, that eventually they would be like, okay, we're, rubber stamp me with the big red denied button on it. But they said, no, it's good to go. So, oh boy. But yeah, that's the Rebel frame, you guys. If you're interested in it, it's pretty cool. I got the Amp Hungry Rebel motors on it. Taking some Bando bashes. Had to clean those out multiple times due to magnetic materials. But still flies like a champ. The good thing is you can take the motors apart easily. You don't have C-clips or like over tightened glue to where it just strips the head out. Oh, that's like a train sound. It's like nails on a chalkboard. Well, for anyone that's in the chat, where are you guys from? Christian and myself, we're both from Arkansas, Northwest Arkansas, Fayetteville area. If you're anywhat familiar with where we live, Christian, what are you doing?
working on, well, kind of working on one. Um, it's good to go. I just need to do the old zip ties to my little antennas here. But here's what's getting me though. Like I'm kind of like I want to stop. This would be my only flying quad right now, but I want to stop because I have a whole bunch of crossfire stuff coming in tomorrow. So I just want to put crossfire on it. So I'm thinking don't even fix it and don't even button down the top plate. So I can put crossfire on it tomorrow faster. But if I want to fly tomorrow, right after work, then I'll still be on S-Bus FR Sky. So,
You're gonna be blown away, man. I mean, not only with like range, but I mean, obviously at the bridge, your Trudy did just fine when it went to the mountaintop.
yeah. So watching you go long range and being right there with you, and we have our True D set up the same. Yeah, I have a ton of confidence that I can do it. So I got a question because I haven't researched it at all. Uh, in your OSD with TrueD and using a Crossfire, I ordered the Nanos. Can't so you can we can have the signal link, like how strong it is in our OSD, right?
Yeah, I run that.
Yeah, so I should be good to go.
Yeah, so that's real easy to set up. I mean, you have to go into your Lewis grip inside your Tyrannus. You change your output map for the Crossfire Nano to 12 channels. It's super easy. And then channel 1 and 2 is Crossfire TX and RX. And then the only other thing you have to change is you go down to channel 12 and change it to LQ, which stands for link quality. And then that's it. Then you go into Betaflight receiver tab, and on the top right hand side, there is a little check or a markdown box labeled RSSI, and you set that to channel 8 because in your transmitter 4 the channels are roll pitch, y'all, and whatever. But it takes up 4, so 8 plus 4 is 12.
Right
Yeah,
on.
once you set that to LQ, you're good to go. And then it just shows up as a percentage. Your if you're if everything's set up properly, your connector and everything is on your Nano, and your antenna is in a decent place where it's not just like hidden under carbon, uh, you're never really going to see much of a change in your RSSI link unless you really start getting out there. Like, um, I was almost 2 miles out the other day with Travis, and I don't think either one of us went below 97%. So it starts at a high percentage, 99, and that's like full length. And you got nothing to worry about. I mean, if you start getting into like the 70s, yeah, you're about to have an issue. So it's not really like a 100 to 0 scale. It's
Yeah.
it's don't let it like confuse you, frustrate you, or even like scare you, because I mean that long range run that you tuned in on, that was, I don't think I even went below 98, and
Oh,
I was dipping behind trees and like
yeah.
no big deal. 2 miles out almost at 97. Anywhere in the 90s, you have nothing to worry about. I personally wouldn't really worry about anything in the 80s. I may be wrong. I'd have to look at like the latest firmware release, and kind of get an idea of like where to judge RSSI at. But usually I'm in the upper 90s, and so I haven't stressed about it at all.
Right on.
Sorry, that
Now,
was like a super detailed, like, whatever, something to talk about.
well, me being so new though, like that's kind of what I like want and look for. But so I seen where there's a return to home GPS we can put on our quads now, and and it's small enough you can just mount it to the arm. Is that something that if you're going to do long range, like over the tree stuff, is that something you think would be neat to incorporate? Or
Um, yeah, I do. I My honest opinion is I think that's a personal preference. I Even at a few miles out, I just don't really feel the need to have it. If maybe I had a wing or something that I was going to go, some serious long range on, for sure, for sure. I've seen it used. Travis had it on his 7 inch. Um, I've seen some videos from Martin, but of course that's live for Brain FPV. So um, I've seen a lot of the Radix setups that have GPS on them because there's a lot of wing guys. Um, yeah, some crazy instances actually where that worked extremely well. And I mean, it's awesome. But me personally, I don't have a GPS unit, and for one, um, I do know that before you can even take off when you have Betaflight GPS installed, that you have to acquire a certain amount of satellites, just like a camera
it's
drone.
like 8 or something like that?
Yeah, yeah. So if you're kind of in an iffy location or in the woods, or you may have trouble picking up satellites, and you probably really need to put your VTX on a switch to where you can, pit mode, where you can turn your VTX off, so it's not just sitting there on like 800 milliwatts for 10 minutes or whatever while it tries to acquire satellites. So that's something to think about too. Uh, but yeah, does it work? Absolutely. Is it awesome? It's pretty cool. But is it necessary for my, 5 inch drones? Because I probably not. Because I have a 7 inch. I have some 6 inches. But even at that, I really don't consider the setups I have on those a true like long range rig where I would want that. If that answers your question, it's
Yeah.
it's sweet though.
I
I
think I
mean,
want to get it and try it though.
oh, you absolutely should. You should.
Just
And
to
if
show
you
you, because our new guys. We have so many new guys coming in, like in the NWA area,
right,
and they're so new, and they probably looked at like a Mavic or or a Phantom or something that had a return home feature, and I don't know.
what's up, Flip? We're just doing some testing ourselves, man. We set this up to try to host some stuff with our local guys. some editing things and some group hangouts. And so we have our tests where we're just threw it on YouTube to see if we can get a stream up and to see what kind of quality we're looking at. And before you say it, I know my audio sucks. I got a mic coming. But good to see you, man. Just shooting the breeze, talking about some stuff, and trying to get some feedback from anybody that is out there in the group, and processing and trying to work through that accordingly. But I see why you like it, man. It's kind of fun just to hang out. I mean, it's totally distracting me from what I had planned to do this evening, but that's okay. I was trying to get the whole setup going. But yeah, I mean, back to what you were saying. Yeah, it would be cool to see. I don't know if you have a brain board yet, but if you have the Radix, they've got their graphical OSD, and it incorporates a whole lot of awesome features for that, for more long range stuff. And it's got like return to home arrows and all kinds of stuff. So as you go flying out, the arrow that's on your OSD is points back to your direction at all times. So even if you don't use the return to home function, you go 3 miles out, you automatically know what direction it's in because that arrow is pointing at you, which is pretty amazing. Because without that, like when we go out, you pretty much have to pick like a landmark reference to come back to, or you're totally screwed because mile and a half out in the Ozark Mountains, all you're looking at is trees when you're coming back. So
Yeah.
it's really easy to get disoriented. So like, yeah, if anyone's watching and is thinking about just going out and bombing a mountain tomorrow because you have crossfire, pick a reference point. You know, midway
Right.
through your flight, do a 180 and turn around and gauge where you're at and what's your surroundings, because it's happened to me and it's so easy to get lost and you can't hear your quad, so you're just flying around at like 50, 60 miles an hour watching your battery drain, trying to figure out where you're going.
That's gonna be scary.
Oh, it's scary, bro. Okay, so
John has he's got a deep, sexy voice. That's why his vocals are so much lower.
Yeah, it's like
he's like the ladies' man.
Yes, ladies, sponsor us. All right, we're gonna give this a go. If my audio goes completely quiet, I'm gonna have to shut the stream down and restart my computer.
Just there you go.
It's a test. It's a test. Don't crucify me when things go bad. What do you think?
Oh man, you're right in my ear. Oh yeah.
So that's a good thing?
It's like it's so low and sexy. There's moisture entering my ear. That might have been too much.
My voice drips goodness. Way better. Yeah, but I got the dingle balls, bro.
It is good.
My ears now. Look, I'll just do this. Incognito headphones. They're like, what's up, you guys? It's me. Just by chance, I added this cool light feature. No, I thought the glowing, blurry quad would make me look legit.
See it flip side.
I guess I was wrong. What is it? The ISO? I need to adjust the ISO. Do I need to zoom in, zoom out a little bit? Oh, I better not do that. I'm gonna reveal all my other secrets to my room, like the mini Crossfire drone, bro. If you haven't flown a mini 3-inch with a full-size Crossfire,
A 3-inch with full-size crossfire?
Yes. Yeah, look, the antenna is bigger than the quad. If you haven't flown one of these and thrown the biggest battery you can possibly throw on it, you're missing out. Your life is absolutely not complete, and you need to think about your life choices. But yeah, this is the zombie killer. Check that out. Eyeballs. It's kind of hard to mess up a sweet print on a 3-inch because it weighs like 2 ounces.
Oh, John, I've got the most sweet spot we need to rip.
Bro. No more hydrographic shot. That was it. It's done. Take a pool for the shop. But later, bro. Thanks for hanging out, for letting me know that my voice is substantially better. All right, Christian. So this works. So if I get my microphone, that ought to be a lot better.
It sounded good now to me.
Yeah, because I got this mic like right here.
You ain't got to do that with it.
Well, I was trying to make it drip.
Make it drip.
Yeah,
I wish there was a way I could share photos in the stream.
Make it drip at FAV. What are you trying to share?
I'd like to share, like, if I grab pictures out of footage and then throw it up and then get, ideas on. Well, not ideas, but opinions on, like, man, that looks like a, awesome place to rip out. And shit. I should have just got an aerial view.
An aerial view?
Yeah, I should have just went straight up and looked down.
Open up and go to Google Maps and find it and then screen share it.
Yeah, let's do that.
Boom.
I don't know. That might kill my CPU.
Welcome to the club. Got like all kinds of stuff going on. It's amazing how many programs you have to do to run like your good camera through your computer, to have Google Hangouts, then to live stream that to YouTube. But to get it working is pretty cool. I'm kind of excited to have it going. Am I a monster? It's not a good thing. Not a good thing. Dude, it's only 9:30. Is it just me, or does this feel like forever?
I mean, what time do we start trying to?
I don't know. Well, 9:05. Well, so it's been on for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
We should share it to the group. See if anybody's bored.
Where's Van?
Okay. I'm going to call him out on YouTube. Yes, it's live for everyone to see. For the 4 people watching. He said, I'd love to help. Got to get food, make dinner tonight. That's it. I mean, who's he making dinner for? Man, it sounds like he has a romantic date.
He does have a roommate. That's a dude.
Big black dude. It's true.
Man, I need to go to satellite view here.
I didn't. It's so true.
It is.
I'm telling him right now that we're bashing him.
Oh, shit. Oh, here it is. Oh, my God.
What are you looking for?
Now I need me, you, and Van to go rip this spot together. It is, you know how I look for gaps, trees, and then there's an open area. Like even a new pilot could come here and like confidently fly, but then the most advanced pilot can come here and find like the most like fun. Um, uh, how do I share it? I don't know. Maybe if I just copy this URL link. Can I throw this? Hey, what's up, Prototype FPV? I think I've got you subscribed, dude.
Prototype, what up, dog?
Let's see here. How would I share? Should I just drop the URL in? You won't be able to do like a street view. Should I drop it just in the
I
chat?
just love that, dude. I didn't have him so. Okay, so what?
Yeah. Just drop it in the chat. Will that work? Will that do it?
What chat you putting in?
The YouTube.
I,
There's Van.
He did. He came in. We were just talking. You see, he can't join us, but he can jump in the chat.
Oh,
What a jerk. He just was afraid to be on camera for a test that, like, could catastrophically fail. Oh, that's funny.
I'm going to need someone because, you know.
I don't know what you're doing, honestly. I don't see any link in any chat from you.
Okay, hang on.
Grown up. He said he had grown up stuff to do as he's on break from school.
He's in college.
What's that?
Home
on Christmas break. I love that guy. He's a millennial, though. That's what I always give him crap about it. Okay, so I got that. What do you want me to do with that? You want me to share that?
Look at it.
Don't yell at me anymore.
It's
Look
sexy.
at it. All right, I'm looking. I'm gonna pull it up and then I'll share my screen for.
Is there a street view of it? I was trying to.
Is it a park?
It's kind of an office park area, like the doctor's backyard.
There you go.
After they get done telling you that you got scoliosis, they go back here and smoke a cigarette or, you know, whatever they do in between, you know, on lunch break or something.
Okay. I'm gonna share my screen then.
This place, if I could share my screen, I could share my screen and go through my flight.
Right here. You should be seeing it. You know, walk us through your flight.
Yeah. So right there on the left is where you park.
It's kind of cool. Is this where the broken arm was from?
Yeah.
Van, there is no defending yourself. You're either going to have to jump on the chat or you're going to have to take it like a grown-up. That's it. Okay, so where is this?
This is, you know, the roundabout. You know where my work's at. The subway by the highway.
Oh.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, bro.
This is
such a no-fly zone.
We're not going to go into the details of why. You should go ahead and no, zoom back in.
Get away.
Zoom in.
Okay.
Hey,
So I call this place the Emerald Islands.
yeah.
Yeah, I see what you're doing here. I see what you're doing here. Yeah, this place is legit. I've got no problem flying here.
Oh, it's a playground.
I mean, yeah, for sure. I've actually never thought about that.
It's got a little bit of everything.
Probably because of the surroundings, but I'm cool with it. Yeah, so this is in our hometown, um, Fayetteville, Arkansas.
It kind of is a nursing home. I mean, Van. Never
I don't
mind.
know. Is anyone even? I guess they're seeing this. Are you guys actually seeing my screen share?
Fayetteville, Arkansas.
So we're back. Yep. No. Oh man, I got building to do. I'm just gonna show you this because it's dope.
We got 7 people watching. Can we have
It's
some more thumbs up?
dope. I mean, they're amp hungry, but ooh, almost gave it away. They're amp hungry, but they're good. I'm okay with amp hungry. What's that? Oh, Van, where's Fayetteville? This guy, I tell you, what a mess.
I wish he would
What
show his
a
sexy
mess.
mustache on live stream.
I know. My son even sent him like a Merry Christmas thing with a fake mustache. And then I had to break his heart by telling him that like he doesn't have a mustache anymore. look at Van. This guy.
You're good right there. Thank you, love.
Just hey. We're cool if you want to blow our chat up. It makes us look like our stream is successful. I need a haircut, dude. I need a haircut.
Dude, come
All
over.
right,
I get
somebody
you.
ask a question. Come on, somebody just ask a question. Let me
I get you.
answer it.
Haircut.
I'm in the mood to talk. I'll give you like an extreme close up, like super serious. Or not. I do not want you to give me a haircut.
Man.
That's coming from a dude that like one of the last things I think you said to me, Christian, was I just don't like pants.
Who likes pants?
What's my plans for 2019? My plans? Well, besides being like a YouTube sensation.
I was gonna say the same
Yeah,
thing.
I couldn't even get past that. No, in all seriousness, hopefully I'm going to be doing a lot more travel. I know for a fact that we've got a trip coming up with Twin Quad Frames and team. We're going to meet up somewhere, and I'm excited about that because I met Travis because he lives pretty close, and Corey's flown into town a few times. So I'm real excited to meet Juan. He lives in California, riding 951. If you don't know who I'm talking about, crazy good pilot. Yeah, I'm gonna do something with them. Hopefully we can do a second year of the Twin Brain Experience trip. Last year we went to Oregon, and that was like it was pretty monumental shift in
the way I viewed FPV came out of that trip. Got a family vacation to Yellowstone. That's going to be killer. It's going to be hard not to fly my quad in a geyser. That's all I really got. I know I'm going to try to go to as many events as possible, meet as many pilots as possible. Really want to try to grow our area in FPV as much as possible with the help of all you guys, and host as many pilots that want to come and fly our area. One of the things I hear a lot is how many killer spots that we have to offer through our edits, and it really is true. It's like a playground for FPV. I mean, it's anywhere from the Ozark Mountains. Granted, it's not like what Gab 707's diving, or the Rockies or anything like that, but still has a lot to offer as far as uniqueness and beauty. And then just killer everything, really. Freestyle spots from schools to parks. And so yeah, I really want to work on that, trying to grow the hobby in our area. That's going to be a good one. It's going to be a hard one, but it's going to be hard for me to do anything race related, because I like freestyle mainly because I don't like to sit around and wait to fly. I like to just be able to fly whenever. Try to get you, Van, involved in more stuff like this live stream chat.
Definitely get Van involved.
But yeah, that's pretty much what I have planned right now. I don't think it's going to be possible, but going to Los Angeles next month, I don't think that's going to happen. I'd like to go to West Coast Throwdown this year, and that would be sweet. I haven't been to that yet. That'd be a fun event. Get to meet a lot of cool people. I get to meet Henry with Flyby Academy. Only ever just talked to that dude, obviously. Never met him face to face. 20-degree weather, dude. It's sleeting outside right now, so it's not much better. But the last few times we've just been flying out of my truck. See, I flew with Van out of my truck last, and then before that it was you, Christian. Me and you were flying at night, and then it was the Corey before that by myself, where I was sitting in my truck. I'm telling you, you got to get the TBS extension with the magnetic base. It takes it to a whole new level. So you don't have anything to worry about as far as your connection with your radio, because you're sitting inside a metal vehicle.
And you're comfortable.
Yeah.
And you get to experience one of the best parts. Like, I don't know, a lot of FPV like guys that go out in the field, I've noticed from meeting the ones that come in town, and from the area, they carry speakers around with them and Bluetooth their music to it. But you get to throw it up on the biggest Bluetooth speaker of that you can get out in the field as your truck or your car, and it's super awesome to do that. And I get to experience it the first time with you, John, and it actually inspired me to go fly. It was yesterday, and crash my quad. So I appreciate the experience, and building the confidence, and instilling the confidence in me to do that, fly for my truck, and
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's not bad, video, and it's different. The main difference is the sound. We get so used to hearing it, but once you can you can get some packs under your belt, kind of either wear an earpiece or just forget about the sound as a whole, then it definitely helps. But yeah, you'll find yourself being able to fly a lot more, especially with daylight savings. It just requires some light. You got to find a parking lot or a building that's somewhat well lit. LEDs help a lot. LED lighting that helps with the camera. But it's fun stuff, man, flying at night. Am I coming up to Minnesota? I don't plan on it, but you never know. I'd love to come up there, honestly. I really want to go to Utah, those areas. That would be fun. Just go out in the desert, the dunes, and fly all that. I see all those dudes' videos, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to be there. But here I am. Yeah, man, time change is nice because you get an added, like, it's more than just an hour. It's a couple hours. It seems like
3 hours.
Yeah, it's crazy. I look forward to it again too. No scraggle. We can dream now. It's just around the corner because the New Year's turned. So we can sit here and dream about green trees and t-shirts. It's gonna be great. But yeah, that's my plans. Christian, anything to interject on plans?
On plans for the new 2019 or immediate?
Whatever you feel like talking about.
Immediate is I want to try I really want to try a comedy segment in FPV.
I think that's a rough area.
I know. I just want to do something different, and I think. Well, I mean, everybody should know him, Aaron Icky. He he kind of nailed it, and then he's kind of just bounced out there for a little bit. But he inspired me that should kind of. I want to show off some of the funny side, or what goes through your head, or that sort of stuff. I don't want to do the traditional. I enjoy watching people fly and the nice videos and then the kind of rhythm and just kind of flow and feel good music. But I would like to see more of just the commentary, what's going through your head when shit hits the fan.
Right. Yeah, dude, I just can't help but think that's a rough market there.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your thoughts on NWA FPV? Let's get real for a second. What do you see as far as direction or ideas or?
I mean, I don't know if it should be an, open group. I'm skeptical about an open group as far as local. But it'd be nice to have an open group and still screen people. I wish that was a thing. But I don't know. I think there's a lot of people that are scared to ask questions locally and don't reach out enough. And it would be nice that that they could just chime in, but not having affiliate people being able to just come in and try to rule business, call shots or report. So
yeah, yeah, you do a lot of that, helping people and getting them into the hobby and building. And Yeah, well, I agree with you, Van, as far as getting them out and flying, but you can't really do much more than post that you're going to fly, just an invitation. Yeah, I wish more people would get out and fly all the time, for sure. I mean, I try to fly a lot, obviously. I mean, if you know me or follow me or anything like that, I fly a lot. But yeah, I don't know. Not really sure where the direction has gone. Been part of the NWA group for a minute now, and maybe it's just other people's personal, directions. Hobbies come and go, and people shift in and out of things, and maybe they're just not drawn to flying as much as they used to, and that's cool too. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but I mean, yeah, I don't really know what else you could do. It's, as far as entertaining flights, I think that we do a pretty good job of mixing stuff up and going to new places and scheduling, like a weekend day trip or something just to help keep things fresh. And I think we do a good job on that. But if anything, we could probably do a better job on putting it out there. Um, but then again, people need to be willing to travel too. If you want to go fly really cool, interesting locations, a lot of times you're going to have to drive a little bit. And, an hour or two, it's not too bad if you get up early and you go hit it for a while. But um, yeah, that's part of it too. I can only fit so many people in gear in my truck, so space is limited. Brian Kittrell, bro, where the heck are you at? You guys, Brian Kittrell is an old friend of mine, and I don't even know how long it's been, bro. But welcome to our live stream test here. It really had no plan of even going live with this. That was just the next step on our test. I mean, I don't know. What do you think, Christian? How many times did we hang up and I re-invited you into Hangouts like 8 times, and then
At least just
then
to
kind of figured out that we had to go through events and YouTube and do it. Bing! It was like a light bulb moment.
yeah.
Atlanta, yeah, you're still there.
Atlanta.
Dang.
There's a lot of spots in Atlanta.
I know. Hey, if I come to Atlanta, you got a guest room
Or
or
a few
like
couches.
a guest room that maybe like 4 dudes could sleep in.
Oh, Atlanta's a dream tour. Like
Oh
that.
man, yeah, you get to actually go down there and not only fly, but with enough time, you can schedule probably to meet those dudes and maybe get an exploration of some of the best ATL spots.
Atlanta trip. Yeah.
Oh gosh, Brian's gonna like exit this immediately.
Brian, there will be money involved for you. How about that?
That's
What?
all you, bro.
Less than the local hotel. If you could see Van, you'd be scared now, though.
Why?
The mustache.
Oh man, I'm excited to get my mic. What are you doing? Are you messaging Van like individually? You guys are weird. Van says he says he's a freeloader. Pro. He says, "I'm Van. Good to meet you."
Van's a nice college boy.
Speaking of, when are we gonna do? Van, this is for you. When are we gonna do our challenge that we talked about last night? I get SD cards for days with your name on it. For days. Have you guys noticed I'm like a hand talker? I think I just realized that I have a tendency of doing this. See, I was just doing it while I was talking about doing it. I'm gonna try to stop, but if I stop and like cross my arms, I just feel like really stiff and weird.
Van, you need to go. I thought you fixed your GoPro.
This is really weird for me because I'm like kind of antisocial.
You know what's weird for me is seeing. I want to. I need to switch my computer. I need to do like an FPV area like for live streaming. But you know, whatever. That's where the magic happens, right behind me. And
I don't know. It's kind of creepy.
So let's go back to the local topic and getting people more involved. Now, I don't know how a Facebook algorithm works when people search drones, you know, but do you think they're directed to Arkansas drones, or what is it called? Drones over Arkansas
Drone
first?
racing NWA.
Well,
Oh,
you know which one I'm talking about with our local guy that, you know, helps take pictures and record us.
right.
Are they directed to that one, and maybe they don't see what they want to see? And to me, I think our local group is. I wouldn't put in the search like what it's named first. That wouldn't be the first thing that come to mind, which is NWA drone racing or drone racing NWA. It should be one or the latter. I don't even remember it. It's just so it just doesn't roll off the tongue. Drone racing NWA. You know, I personally think it should just be drones NWA, or, you know, something to that. Like, why does it have to be racing? So that's my 2 cents on the local group anyway.
Wombat says, set it on fire. I love fire, bro. We're just testing some crap. Testing a stream.
Set something on fire, Wombat. Come on, dude.
You set
John,
it on fire, and we'll watch it on the UFDA streams.
John told me not to test ever in my bedroom, and which I do all the time. But
yeah, back to what you were saying. If you go to Google and you Google Northwest Arkansas drones, right? I Googled Northwest Arkansas Facebook drones. You know, a typical search for someone looking for a drone group on Facebook, right? It doesn't come up. Yeah, what you're saying, NWA drones is first and foremost, and then drones, because it's a business, and then you get the drones over Arkansas, and then drone photography sites. So, yeah, there's definitely something to that, but. You know, and by no means do I mean to be like offensive, but I think the group needs to be, you know, active and fresh and keeping things fresh and changing up, you know, the content that's on the headers of the page, you know, doing things within the local community. And as far as, you know, just friendly competitions, you know, stuff like that. We could do that outside the group as well, you know, outside Northwest Arkansas, you know, and it doesn't necessarily have to be inclusive for this area. So my biggest thing is how do we do both? You know, how do we incorporate like a local group that gets a lot of attention out of it, and then a group that also draws attention from, you know, just the community as a whole. Maybe I'm thinking about it too much. But yeah, we definitely need to keep things fresh. I mean, that keeps people from being bored, you know. Again, not meaning to be offensive, but it's had the same header picture on there for ever since I joined the group and started flying drones in the first place. Now, granted, I had recently been made admin and can change that, but I didn't create the page, you know, so I don't necessarily feel right about going in there and just changing a bunch of stuff, but maybe we should. Maybe that's a good place to start. Maybe we need to think about exactly what you're saying and rewording, you know, the whole group as a whole, starting over from scratch. And maybe that's not a bad idea either. But you can't start over without clear direction, because without clear direction, you just kind of go nowhere. So having a good plan and a good vision, you know, I think that'll be crucial to having a good group. Again, I'm just talking, but what's up, Rebuild? How are you, bud? Big Clouds. Yeah, just chilling. Topics of conversation are just rolling up as we're just keeping the stream going, and appreciate you guys throwing some feedback in the group as far as, you know, video and audio, and it helps me out a lot as far as feeling like I know what I'm doing as far as the running the thing and getting everything to work properly. I'm trying to use my good camera as my webcam, so basically I get better picture. I know audio is an issue. It was definitely an issue before I put in headphones and a mic, waiting on a mic and some other things to get that going. But we're just chilling. Flying blind. I was just talking to Van about that, and yeah, it's time to come back to Tulsa now. I don't know if I really want to come and race, to be honest, but I'd be more than happy to take any one of you guys downtown and go rip some tall buildings, maybe cause a little bit of trouble, kind of live out the TBS motto. And if you've never been to that bando too, I can take you in there, and because I know how to get
bandos.
Yeah, and this is the bando you can find. Shoot, it's on my channel. I don't remember what it's called, but RD, what's up, bro? How are you, man? Tonight is about you. We love you. Thanks for joining us, hanging out, listening to us ramble.
It is rambling.
Flying blind, bro.
Hey,
Okay.
test.
Gene,
Be warned. Come on.
Gene. Okay, you guys go sub Flying Blind. Gene is an awesome dude. I'm gonna go to his channel right now. I didn't even know he was. You have no content.
He has
Gene?
no. Yeah, he doesn't have anything up.
Gene, no one. Before I hit the sub button,
go put something up.
You have videos. Why are they not on your YouTube page?
Hey, I'm his first subscriber.
You got him?
I got him.
I'm told him.
First one.
I told him I'm not going to hit it until he gives me an answer. Any kind of answer will do. But while you're doing that, I mean, this could be a split question for Gene or for Van. What is up with that place in Tulsa, the gathering place? Can we fly our drones there or not? RD, where are you from, RD? We're from Northwest Arkansas, bro.
Mixer, what's up, dude?
Mixie, he's mixing it up. Just changed his name, picked up a new one. I told you, I'm a man of my word, Gene. So here you go. Oh, look at that. You went from 0 to 3 already. Whoever else subscribed to you for having no content, it's like a good sign, because now you got 4. But hey, I'm about sharing the love too. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the Misfit stream has totally changed my perspective about like sub love.
Sub love.
Yeah, dude, it's all about just helping people, man. Everybody wants validation as a creator and as a pilot. Just admit it to yourself. So to reach those milestones that you set for yourself, you know, it may be 50 or 10 or 100 or whatever it is, it just feels good, you know? It's encouraging. So I like to be encouraging and inspiring. So if that's what it takes to help encourage people is for me to go hit a red button and watch their videos, it's cool. You got it. Just let me know. Maryland. Dang. I think that's Maryland.
He's 5 now.
Cold. I bet it's cold there.
Wombat, you drinking any beers tonight?
Nope, not here. Inspiration and editing. All right, big clouds. That's a big reason of this test right here is because of editing. I want to have a platform where I can get on and actually share screens and share editing stuff with people, and that's a lot to do with why we're actually sitting here in the first place. And so I think that's coming, man. That goes back to Van's question about 2019. So, yeah, I think we're going to do that. I would enjoy that for sure. I think about how we would go about it, because I mean I can either use Final Cut, which I personally prefer, or I've got
Adobe.
access to Premiere on my computer.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
got the suite, but I don't use it. So I don't really want to do any tutorials or like helpful stuff on Premiere. But so what I was thinking was maybe I could just do like not necessarily a program specific tutorial, but just like topics and ideas of, you know, if it's anywhere from maybe just like real quick stuff like from the music or the color grading or anything that someone may be interested in. You know, I see people's videos all the time and I'm interested in little aspects of them. And if that's the case with you or with anybody, maybe that's a good opportunity for those questions to be asked. And if I can answer them, I'll answer them. But I love to edit. I love to fly and I love to edit. The passions are about the same. I think I'm a lot better pilot than I am at editing, but it's just one of those things. I'm just teaching myself as I go, just like the next guy, you know. But yeah, it's fun, and I'd love to share the tips and techniques that I've learned because it's cool. If it helps, it helps. If not, tell me to shut up.
Guys, I'm checking out Big Cloud's FPV right now. Like some of the videos, he's got some legit video. Like the quality is amazing. I don't know what he did.
Big clouds. I'm heading over. Hit it. Subject. Flying Angry. I just like the title.
Yeah, check out the taking a couple steps backwards. That's the first one I did. Flying Angry. I'm gonna go with you on this one.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying.
So it's just so crisp.
Video quality.
Focused. Yeah.
Hang
I
on.
mean, for a
Hang
guy
on.
that's only got a few videos up, you know, like he's
Hang
already
on.
got.
This dude. Oh, Flying Angry. Big clouds. That's Kevin. That's a local park, dude.
Is it? Nuh-uh.
Yeah, that's a park down in Fayetteville next to the research center. 112 for sure.
Oh, where you been at? You ain't fun with this.
Yeah, yeah. If that's Kevin, he was with us.
It's Kevin?
I think. Who is it?
Oh, I gotta pull up a picture
Big
here.
Clouds. Come on, bro. Yeah.
Where's the Honda that
All I
we
saw was his
almost
profile
crashed
picture.
into?
That's it. All I saw was profile picture, and I think it was Kevin.
Van said, "Yeah, that's Kevin."
I see. Look at that. That's how much I fly. I knew that park right off the bat.
It's Kevin. Kevin, your video
He's-
quality is awesome, bro.
He's just laughing. Okay. Yeah, I love the video quality. As far as I don't know what drone that is, but it needed some work.
Yeah, boy. Yeah.
And I'm down. I'm down to help anybody tune at any time, especially if you're awesome and you fly a Brain FPV board. But with 3.5 and the new Betaflight stuff like that, I'm pretty good at tuning filters and figuring out issues. So that being said, down to help. I want to help.
Yeah, Van called it out. Yeah, Kevin, you should be, especially if you're. We just had this conversation. Locals need to be involved, and
That's
boom,
it.
dude. We're here now, and bam, you're involved. Throw it up on the channel.
How'd you find the channel? Is it the link that I shared in our Facebook group that we're talking about maybe needs an overhaul? Oh man. Oh man, oh man. Battery, camera, everything's looking good. The only thing I'm missing is a battery that you can put in that plugs into the wall. That's like a plug-in full-time charge. Because it doesn't do it over micro USB for some reason. Yeah, he said he saw it. All right. What's the next topic on the list?
Van picked the topic. That is a loaded
Flying.
question.
Yeah, man. Big Clouds. Look at that. You picked up several subs just by coming out of the FPV closet. Is that... Nah. That's not too bad. Why am I not full screen? That's a really good question. Let me see if I can track that one down, bro. Present to everyone. Not really sure what that means. Settings.
Let's see here. Yeah, you're not even full screen in the Hangout side.
That's a good question.
I'm going to. So I wonder if I. So I needed to take a break. The graffiti frame. I was
What's
gonna
that?
take a break if I turn my camera off here. Is it gone on YouTube? It's a test, so you guys let us know. Am I gone on YouTube?
I've already talked about the graffiti frame. Why, oh why? That's a good question. Why am I not full screen?
All right, so I'm gone. I'm gonna go smoke, guys. And I gotta go outside for that one. So, John, talk about.
No, I'm gonna have a hard time talking at all because now I'm like looking around trying to figure out, where in the chain of nonsense I'm losing full screen at. So yeah, I'll just keep rambling. I can do that.
I wonder if it's just your actual camera settings and not in the live stream.
It's a definite possibility. Like I said, I'm using my other camera. So yeah.
I'm back for a little bit. Kevin, I'm curious, like, what was your search? Like, what did you type in Facebook or whatever to point us in the direction of the Facebook page?
Why oh why? Searching, guys, we're searching. Do. Huh.
On Reddit, was it who was it on Reddit? Because there's a few guys. Was it Gerard? Viper FPV?
What's that?
Asking Kevin because Viper is the one that pointed Vandal in our direction too. Gerard, and I was wondering if Kevin Quinn. I don't know him.
The 20 by 20 brain board, huh? Yeah. I'm not at liberty to talk about that. I'm just gonna leave that there. Viper. Instagram. Yep. I need to show my Just by Chance Instagram account a little bit more love these days. For sure. I still can't figure that one out. Why I'm not full screen right now.
Oh,
It
it's
must have something to do with my actual camera settings. I wonder if I can change that. Bear with me.
ooh, did it work? No.
No. Let's see. Is it gonna do me any good? Probably not. Nope. Nope. I'm not seeing it here.
All right, I'll be back, guys, and I've got some pretty because there's a frame being designed right now by a couple individuals, and I put my input on, and I would like to hear some feedback, and I'll show you just one of the little tidbits I have on feedback on a couple of these new frames that are coming out, and see if you guys think it's a good idea or not. But I've got to go and take care of a couple things, and be right back.
Gotta be a man. You can see my brain. I don't know what you mean. Well, I'm stumped. I am stumped on my camera. I'm gonna have to figure it out. Because I'm not using my webcam. That's funny. What's the deal? Again, that's why we're testing here. Right now we're using a Canon 50. Saying that while I'm talking. New Radix. There is no new Radix. There is really no need for one, honestly. It still has a lot of innovative features that most other flight controllers don't have. And there's not a whole lot to improve on it right now, honestly. The majority of stuff that's going to change is filtering. And yeah, so it can handle that. No, it's not going to be good. Chill. Baby. We're having battery issues, guys. Battery issues. Now we got to rehook it back up. Now, this is a test that I'm curious about because my battery died midstream. So I'm having to rehook it back up through the program. Now I've got video. And I'm curious if it's come back on. Well, it shows that it has. It shows that I've come back on the Hangouts, which is good. So it may go black for a minute. Yeah, sorry. The screen went black. The unnamed 20 by 20. Testing. It's in testing. I think I can say that. Still, camera input. Yeah. Camera live. We're using Google Hangouts. Yeah, running camera live. Picking that up as my video input. Settings on the camera are as followed. We are at 1920 by 720 or 1920 by 1080, 24 frames a second. That's what we're recording at. So it's got to be in my settings somewhere else. I don't know. I need to track that one down. It's the little things like this that bug me. This is bugging me right now. So I'm having a hard time concentrating on talking to you because I'm just looking down at my computer to try to figure out why I don't have full screen. I didn't even notice that until Van said something about it. Yeah, I'm thinking it's got to be a setting. But which one would be my biggest question? What do you guys think? Anyone got any ideas? Best free PC app? Van would always recommend DaVinci. I think that's what he. From what I hear, it's a pretty good one. I'm still looking for my settings, guys. That's why I'm looking. Probably really weird not staring at the camera. Well,
yeah, John's frozen on my end too.
Yeah, I'm probably. Can you hear me though?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm frozen because I'm in my camera settings menu. Watch. Boom. I bet it comes back. Better. Still shorty screen.
You're back. I don't see the outline. Yeah, you are. Yeah, still there.
Yeah. I'm still squatting. I want to figure that out. What's up with that?
It's a test night.
Yeah, now that you're back, I can actually look at it. Because now you can talk.
Oh, let me go back in the chat here. Camera input. Google Hangouts. I'm sure you touched on that.
Okay, Van, you may be right. So let's change this to 1280 720. Think that would help with the wide boxes? I don't think so. But I just changed it, so we'll see. Let me know if it fixes it. Oh yeah. Not really sure.
Didn't change on my end.
It did not. What are you looking at? Google Hangouts?
Google Hangouts didn't change,
Yeah.
and YouTube.
So yeah, so if it's got to be an input setting then. So how do I adjust it? Settings. Cam twist.
Turn on Super View?
Who said that?
That was me. All me.
That's pretty good.
My wife just wanted to go to bed, which is, right back here.
Right where you're sitting.
I told her, I said, just come on, you can turn on the light, no big deal.
Yeah, that might get weird. Oh man, what is going on? Okay, so if that didn't change it, I'm gonna change it back before I forget. And I'm recording video in some weird size.
Yeah, DaVinci Resolve is good. Is a really good free editor. I hit up Aaron one day because I was using DaVinci Resolve too, and I hit up Aaron Icky one day and just said, "Hey man, I want to break through the, getting better and being better at it." And and he made a good point. All these programs are similar, but your key, what makes you faster, from what I've noticed, is your keystrokes and being able to just push like Control V to go back to your
Oh yeah.
grab something and move, and and all these editors are different, so you'll learn like DaVinci Resolve, and then you want to upgrade because things are getting better and you're getting better at it, and you'll move over to I'm gonna say go all in, Adobe Premiere Pro. That's what I use now, and your keystrokes are different. And then you're back at your plus time on editing. I'm getting better at. Let's see, it's about 2 hours for me for a 4-minute video when I try to incorporate B-roll and all this straight graphics and music and stuff. So just whatever you pick, just stick with it. John uses a iMovie Final Cut, which is your Apple side, which is kind of the equivalent to Adobe Premiere. I would say just go all in, but and do that. DaVinci Resolve, if you're gonna stick with that, go for the paid version. If you really like it. It does have a lot of good things to offer. I know it does. But I picked something like that for the same reason, for the drones that I fly and the equipment that I use that other people are using. So when I have questions, I can find information on it easier. Yeah, I'm with you, Van. Yeah, paying for Premiere it sucks. It does. I mean, but it's kind of the nature of the beast, I guess. Paying for anything like that.
I pay for it. I don't use it. How dumb is that? Still getting black bars, you guys. I'm changing all kinds of stuff. I'm gonna come back. It's not gonna be good. Still, that didn't work. What's the deal? What's the deal? I'll try something else. Don't hate me.
Oh, so I had a question about other guys and their drones and just how you set things up. Something when I was new in the hobby, and I don't have one like readily available. Yeah, I do right here. Oh, my broken one. Okay, so something stupid might be trivial to some of you guys, but to me is like a very big deal. So Race Day Quads is designing a new drone, and I've had the opportunity to kind of help and chime in with some development stuff, and just something really dumb is where your XT60 cables come out from. And so I've got this, which is fine to do, but I got this hacksaw frame. It comes out the side here, and I got to switch so I can make sure the camera is seeing it just fine. But I've always been scared, and I've got this one zip tied, and that's a good solution for it. but your battery sags or comes loose in air, or you crash and your props strike your XT60 wires coming off of it. There's a couple other frames that has got this little notch in the back.
No.
And I really prefer that.
I'm a side guy. I use the brain power board, and it's XT60 connections on the side.
Yeah, so and it kicks off the side, so you can make it longer and come through and go to the back, and make it longer.
Yeah, you could. I actually run really short ones, and I don't have any issues. Oops, being that they're so short, I don't really have any issues with them getting into the props. And since my battery mount is right here, it's kind of perfect for the battery lead, just to kind of, I mount them up sideways so it's vertical. The battery lead just folds right over. It's usually the perfect length for me anyways. But you do it makes your heart happy, Christian.
And we've talked about this about when we fly locally, like I broke this, I broke that, and what what you got to repair afterwards and that sort of thing. And I don't think anybody breaks flight controllers like I do.
I don't know how you do it.
I mean, I go through and you check the flags, and in Betaflight, and my gyro's gone. Yeah, so I tend to break flight controllers. So that's one of my things too, is XT60 wires. They just seem to get chopped up in the prop somehow, and that's been one of the things I like to do to ensure that they don't do that anymore. There's kind of another frame that incorporates it automatically. It's kind of like the chameleon style frame where it comes out the front, right behind the camera. I think it's the chameleon.
Ugh. Never liked that idea.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like it being able to not be able to butt the battery up all the way to guarantee your center of gravity, but I kind of get what they're doing with it.
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't like the battery not being right up on it. Man.
It's the rooster, yeah, Kevin. Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
Are you flying blind? Or are you actually you're downloading Resolve right now?
Nice. Still searching, you guys. I'm sorry I'm being quiet here.
Nice, flying blind. I want to really check out your stuff, man.
Aspect ratio.
My hair is on point though today. Wow.
You say that and it's like 11 o'clock at night.
I know, man. I'm in the shower and wash it out.
I feel like you're really like streaking your hair back.
It's new pomade. You know, it's pretty legit. My local hairstylist, which you need to go see because you might need a haircut soon.
What are you trying to say?
You know,
Okay, let's see. Did it go away?
let's see.
No.
Nah, it's still there.
Okay. Still there.
Oh yeah, Van, she is.
Still there.
Yep,
This is creeping me out.
still lines.
Oh man, so lame. So lame. Not liking this at all. It's got to be something really small and stupid. I'm just not thinking about it. Because I just don't know. Anybody got any ideas? Stupid cam twist.
Yeah, he's on Apple. Answering for John.
Oh yeah, sorry. I had to look at the stream. Apologize. Where we at? Dang. There lies my problem. I'm not getting into this worthless debate about Apple.
Oh, yeah, we can't go there.
It has nothing to do with that. It has something to do with my camera settings, I'm sure. Or my import settings for Google Hangouts or Cam Twist or Camera Live or any of the other 5 programs it's taking to make this work for some weird reason.
All the above.
Could be. Maybe not. Gotta.
Can you guys hear my music? I know John can a little bit, but
I can't even hear it right now.
yeah, there's.
Don't need that.
Away.
What do you think?
Quiet. Okay. I don't want my Taylor Swift to be heard.
No, you don't want anyone to know that's what you're listening to. Nobody. Why, oh, why is my thing messing up? Shoot, it may have to do with something I need to change prior to even the live stream. It's a very good possibility. Device settings on Mac OS.
I wonder if I can turn this on my Xbox.
We'll look.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
I'm on my big TV.
I liked how you said that. I'm looking. looking, but I'm not seeing it.
I don't want us on our big TV, dude. I could.
That's not helping. I do not see any settings.
I don't want us on our big TV.
Let's check that. Get that control room going.
Kevin, you're running Crossfire, aren't you? I wish I could see who's active in the chat right now. Maybe there's a button for that. Participants.
Mm-mm-mm.
Kevin, you're running Crossfire, aren't you?
Well, well, well. I'm about to end this bad boy. It's been a really good test. Minus the fact that I can't get the vertical bars off the side of my screen, but we're going to work that out.
You guys gave John's got a complex on the vertical bars.
I do.
It's not bad, brother. It's
What's not bad? All right. You guys, thanks for joining us, for hanging out for a bunch of nonsense and nothings. When we do this again, it'll be legit and we'll have some topics and we'll do something else. But whatever. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I was actually really surprised that anybody was here. So thanks, because you made it a lot better for us and a lot more enjoyable. Good thanks to Christian for being my test subject today and for being willing to waste probably like 2 hours of your life to stumble back and forth to try to figure this out. So hats off to you, my friend. Appreciate you. All you guys, thanks for joining in. And we are going to kill this thing eventually. But peace out.